So I got a plan for our rescue blind peacock, Snow White. And I just hope this works, because it'll be awesome if this works. What is going on, y'all? Jason. Y'all can see Brooke, aka Mrs. Cog Hill Farm, over here at Cog Hill Farm in sunny Alabama. Now we do have this weather system that is coming, but it looks like it's gonna go east of us, and we should be okay. We're gonna get some rain, which we need. We need the rain. We just don't want all that nasty wind, and hopefully this storm system is not a bad one. Fingers crossed that, you know, it's not one of them bad ones and everybody's okay.
I might need a little help.
You got your menagerie going on over there, don't you?
Tip butted me over.
Tip, why did you do that to Mama?
I was loving on babies and he headbutted me and took off.
Oh my gracious.
Yeah, good morning, babies.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning over here?
Well, come look at little Laura.
I see Miss Laura.
Ain't she so precious?
She is beautiful.
And
and
so
Red.
are you, Curtis.
And Kurt. And Martha and Mabel. And I see you got Capri behind you.
I got a little bit of everything.
Boots. Everybody.
Oh, I'm missing Jesse and Honey. And I think they're on the other side.
Are they? They're enjoying that other side.
Mind your business, sir.
Tip, act
Don't
right.
knock me over again, okay?
Act right, Tip.
Yeah,
Your mama's the one that feeds you in the evenings, boy.
He butted me over and took off and tried to frame Topper for it. You don't do that sort of thing, do you?
That's what he does.
No.
Oh, Tip.
You just don't do that mess.
No, he don't.
He's just the sweetest as they come. I'm gonna act like Nugget and find the little piece of shade over here.
You almost got hit.
She's notorious for wetting my shoes.
Oh, you almost got hit. Oh, let me tell you my idea.
Okay.
And you can say yes or no, it don't matter. But I'm thinking about taking some of our silkies we have here.
Right.
And putting them in there with Snow White. Just as a test, just see how things go. If it goes well, then we have options. We can get more silkies, of course. I know you're not opposed to that. Hey, baby. What's going on, Mabel?
Nope.
That's Martha. Sorry. Let's move some silkies over there. And she is obsessed with the camera right now. See how it goes. And if it does go well, then we can either get her some silkies to go in there with her, or we can leave those in there and get some silkies to come out here and scratch around and keep the manure scratched out and help us with flies. What do you think?
Well, the only issue is they're mostly roosters, and there's a couple that don't do well together. So we're gonna have to pick through and figure out
who's
who gets along and who doesn't.
And 0 hens in there. I know we got a couple hens. Do we not need to put any hens in there if we're gonna put the roosters in there?
Let's don't put any hens in there.
Okay.
We certainly don't want them running trying to get to a hen and
Right.
startle Snow White.
Right. But you know the old saying, don't you?
What's that?
You know the best way to catch a chicken is?
How?
It's impossible, you can't. But they are silky, so it should be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
They're not great for, they can't fly.
They can't fly.
They can't fly, and they're little hairdos. They're little boofs and mullets and kind of
hinder their vision.
Yeah, and so it might be easier than what we think.
Well, I had some questions on a video that I posted about rehoming the pea chicks
Yeah.
as to why I didn't put one of those pea chicks in with Snow White.
Right.
And there's one simple answer.
It wouldn't stay.
They can fly.
They can fly well.
You know, Snow White, she's a bit different because her vision's limited.
Right.
But we just haven't seen her want to escape but on a couple of occasions.
And that's why we think we're pretty sure it was the mirror.
Pretty sure it was the mirror. You see who's trying to make amends with me?
Yeah, he's trying to make up. Old Tip's trying to kiss and make up right here.
Yeah, he's feeling guilty for knocking me over. And
I guess we don't need a net or anything like that. The silky should be fairly easy to catch. And I'm hoping that we don't get any help from these guys, but they decided to go back there in the back there, hitting that shade and the forest area back there. All right, I hope you got your chicken catching shoes on. on how much running we may have to do.
You referring to me or Nugget?
You. Oh, man.
Nugget said he's always got his chicken catching shoes on.
Nugget would be too fast. He'd outrun them all.
Let's let him judge and see if he thinks I got my chicken catching shoes on.
Okay. Hey, partner. I want you to... Oh, he's bypassing you. He's coming here to check my shoes out. I think he likes my red
He
shoestrings.
is soaking wet.
Is that what it is? You like my red shoestrings?
Yep. You got yours on, Jason. For sure.
He's anointed them.
Chicken catching shoes. How about you, Goldie?
Goldie's soaking wet too.
She sure is.
Soaking wet.
What you think, girl? You don't care about shoes, do you? All right, he's got to look at my shoes, Jason.
He
See
can't leave mine
see
alone,
if he
bro.
pays any interest.
Oh yeah, he was going for him there. You might have to sit this one out.
I might.
You might have to sit this one out. Oh, he's not.
That's right, buddy. I like the way you think too. I don't really enjoy chasing chickens.
Maybe you should just hold the camera and film me.
Okay. Good thinking.
Oh. No. For those that don't know the situation here, I'll give y'all a quick recap. Uh-oh, stuck on something. There we go. We have a rescue peahen here that is solid white, which are semi-rare. They're not extremely rare, but they are a little rare. And she has some issues. She's blind in her left eye, and she can't fly very well. Brooke has seen her fly at least one time, and it's extremely awkward. She doesn't go very high, but she does get high enough where she can get over the fence area here, and she's done it 2 or 3 times. But since we took the mirror out, if you don't remember, we put a mirror in here with her to act like she had some company, because we're just a little cautious. There's one. We're a little cautious, right, buddy? Oh, Sylvester, as to what animal we put in here with her, because according to the vet, because we did take her to the vet, if you guys remember, she has been through some type of trauma, and that's what damaged her left eye. She's very submissive. She's very, very tame. Now, yes, we do have peacocks here. They roam around. Scott stays here for the most part. He goes in and out the pastures. The other ones do go in and out the pastures all the time, but they will go to the wooded area. And with her disabilities or the conditions she's in, we do not want her roaming around and going into the wooded area here and possibly getting lost or worse, especially since she's white. She has 0 camouflage. Hey girl, what's going on, Snow White? You doing okay? She's doing good. We did take her eggs up. She stopped laying completely, and she never did sit on the 3 eggs that she had over there. We're fixing to bring you some friends over here. Well, I should say this. One good thing is that you know these guys. You hear them like that all day long. You can see them here and in the other fencing throughout the day. So this isn't something completely new to you whatsoever. So she should be very, 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 very comfortable with the silkies. Why silkies, you may be wondering. Y'all, silkies are, for the most part, extremely docile. They make great pet chickens. We don't have to worry about them roosting all over the place and, you know, mess being all over the barn, or all over the fencing, all over the gates. So silkies are a perfect, perfect, perfect chicken for around the barn. All right, Snow White, let's get your door open right here. And let's see if we can get you some buddies. I would say this, if they were just your typical regular chickens like a Rhode Island Red or Barred Rock or anything like that, it would be comical. But the silkies should be okay. Should be easy to catch. Oh, one more thing. The chickens and her eat the same food. So our peacocks do eat a layer of feed here. And we do give her a little bit of scratch and seeds mixed in with it. Chickens will be perfectly fine with that. I know some of y'all may ask that about the feeding situation there. All right. What you doing?
I'm occupied.
You're occupied?
I'm occupied.
Okay.
Nugget said so.
That's fine. I got 2 hemmed up in here now in Peach's stall.
Okay.
So
Does that mean you need me?
I think I can catch them.
You think?
Hence the word think.
If Peaches is in there, she can probably catch them for you.
Oh, God. Yeah, right. All right, partner. It's crazy because you think you got them, and I don't know. It's kind of like trying to swat a fly or a bee. You know, it's right there in front of you, but it's still, you know.
Well, I must say, I laughed a little.
All right, got us a little black roux here. I'm gonna go set him in there with her. Here you go, Snow White. I got you a buddy. Yeah, we got you a buddy. There you go, partner. There you go, partner. All right. I'm gonna go catch another one. So it is actually my lucky day because another rooster just walked in there. Y'all look at here. Snow White, what you think? Y'all look like an Oreo cookie. Yeah. The Oreo cookie clan. Is that what I can call y'all?
Did you just say that they look like an Oreo cookie?
Yeah, a double stuffed one.
Jason, that's pretty clever.
A double stuffed one. There's three
I was
roos.
fixing to say there's triple stuff.
Well, that's the cookie part.
How in the world did that happen?
I got super lucky.
So that's 3 roosters right there, right?
I got 3 roosters in here. Right now, these 3 fellas are getting along though.
Has Snow White seen them?
Oh yeah, they were eating together.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could name them Larry, Mo, and Curly.
I think it goes Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Larry, Curly, and Mo. The 3 Stooges. With Snow. Oh, you know what? I'm take that back. I'm wrong on that.
Why?
Maybe I should name them Dopey, Sleepy, and Sneezy.
I like the Oreo double stuff, but now we got a triple stuff.
They are getting along. That was the main issue. Even though they're not great fighters, we don't want them to be, you know, picking on each other.
Well, I wonder what would happen if I put that 4th rooster in there.
Probably nothing.
Oh, you just trying to see how I can do. That's what it is. You set me up.
I'm setting you up.
I actually set myself up.
You mentioned it.
Let me get this water turned off. All right, buddy. Let me show you how to do it, Jason. I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay.
You want to take him in there?
Yeah, I get him. All right, partner. Here you go.
Any drama?
All right. No drama. And they're all in there. Snow White's looking at them. And
All is well?
all's well. I mean, she's cool as a cucumber right now.
And the boys are cool too?
Yeah, they're cool. She's walking over there towards one. They're all 4 lining up over here like it's
The lineup.
a lineup. Yeah, that's what they look like. She looked like she's gonna pick out who did the crime.
Maybe she's picking out who's going to be her husband. Like, maybe it's like The Bachelor.
Oh, goodness. Maybe it's like The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
That's right.
Oh, goodness.
Is that them talking?
Yeah, they talking. Reckon they're cat calling her?
I don't know. What are y'all doing in here?
Which one of you fellas is Mo? This is way different than when we put the mirror in here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's because they're moving. The mirror didn't move. She couldn't figure out where that was coming from. Well, she's following them. Wherever they go, she goes.
But you can see how methodical and slow she moves.
Yeah.
And they're so much faster. So,
Even being silkies, they're faster.
yeah, definitely.
She said, hey, fellas.
Hey, I'm gonna give you the green light if this works. If you want to get you a few more silkies to put around here at the
Well,
barn.
here's the thing. Do I get hens? Because I don't want to take a chance of a hen getting in here and disrupting what they have.
I think you might get some roosters.
Everybody wants to get rid of roosters.
I think we could find silky roosters fairly easy. And you know how we are about roosters. People want to get rid of them because they're roosters. And it's not like a silky hen's going to lay you a bunch of eggs.
That's right. Are you thinking eventually open this gate and let Snow White walk around?
We could. We definitely could. But this is going good. I mean, they're eating. They're getting along. She's getting along. All right. Well, I got some things I need to do. I'm going to try to get some flowers planted in the garden.
Okay.
And you got something that you want to do.
Yeah, I got a trailer project that I'm hoping to get some old wood off of it.
Right.
And then maybe put a coat of spray paint on it.
It sounds good.
So I'll be right outside the door.
Okay.
I can come in and out and check on them, make sure everything's going well. And of course I can hear it if anything happens. But right now, I mean, from the looks of things.
Yeah. This is great. Ready to go help me in the garden? You gonna find some more watermelons while we over here? You gonna find some more watermelons? Let's go get our flowers. Let's go get our flowers. All right, before I go grab the calendula or fall winter flowers here on the farm, a couple of questions that I saw come up about the new side-by-side, and one of them is why didn't we get a two-seater, or is this a two-seater? And it is. It will hold 4 people. And then let me show you. Voila, and there you go. Still has a bed back here. It's just shorter. That's why you probably see us have it up more than not. But a lot of times we like to drive around as a family, Brooke's mom, all of us, and we couldn't do it before, but now we can. And the other question I saw is does the bed dump? Not only does it dump, it is an automatic hydraulic dump bed. So y'all can see why this thing was well, a big investment and something that we'll definitely use so much on the farm. We already use our other one more than we do the tractor and everything else. I can only imagine how much more this is going to get used because of what all it can do. Now let's get these flowers in the ground. I'm planting probably 4 times as many as calendulas as we did last year. If y'all remember how beautiful the calendulas were, I guess you heard Brooke talk about a trailer. That's something that we purchased a few weeks ago off Facebook Marketplace. We needed a small, tiny trailer that we can pull behind our side-by-sides or tractor, whatever, here on the farm. It needs to be little though, but not only did she find this awesome, amazing trailer that we got amazing deal on, because it does need some work, and that's what Brooke's doing today. It also has a system where it comes on and off that you can actually haul animals in, which is great for us because we do have a trailer that we do use for our animals if we need to, but it's a big livestock trailer. So if we had like a single pig, say if Peaches was sick and Dr. D couldn't get here or anything like that, or if we had to go get a rescue or a new animal that was small, we wouldn't have to haul this huge livestock trailer. We could take this smaller trailer and do that with. So this was like a 2-for-1 deal. Hey, what's the chances on you finding another watermelon, girl?
So while Jason's getting the flowers planted, I've got all the wood taken off the trailer, and I am going to attempt to put a coat of spray paint on it. I've put something on the ground to keep spray paint from making a trailer mark on the ground, hopefully. But yeah, I think a coat of spray paint is necessary. taken the wood off. You can see that there is metal up underneath, but I certainly don't want to be hauling animals with their feet on this grate. So we're going to put a coat of spray paint on there, help protect that metal, keep it from rusting, and then go back and put wood back on the top of it before we put the big cage that came off of it back on. I want to get a coat of paint on it as well, and just make it last as long as possible. All right, so I got one can sprayed, and I want to go in and check on Snow White, make sure her new friends and her are getting along. Oh yeah, everything's going good. I think this is going to be a very, very good thing for Mrs. Snow White. She now has 4 dwarfs, and she seems to like them. And they like her too, so.
All right, we're about to get these flowers planted, but let me give you guys a quick tip that's just between us. You can't let Brooke know this, okay? This is between us. And that's because of the tool I'm using for what I'm about to show you guys. So if any of y'all have ever planted anything from these type of trays, especially if you do your own seed starts like us, well, getting these things out can be semi-aggravating a little bit. So I got a tip for you. The best way to remove these guys that I have found, or the best tool I should say, to remove these guys that I have found is this. And this is why it's between us. So don't let Brooke know. A butter knife. This is by far the best tool. They make tools, allegedly, that can help you get these things out. As a matter of fact, several years ago, when we first moved here, one of you guys sent me a shovel. There's a shovel or a spade. There's a spade on one end, and the other end is supposed to be a tool that helps you get these out. Still does not beat or do his job as well as the butter knife. Now, I will go slip this in the sink and put it in the dishwasher, and she'll never know. But this is the best tool for getting these out. Now, if you got a better one, I'd love to know in the comments below. Or if you agree with me that this is the best tool, or if you use a butter knife to get your seedlings out, let me know as well. And if you're a man, do you just slip it out without your wife knowing about it? All right, got 400 calendula in the ground. I think I got another 100 or 200 left, but they were still a little too young for me, or in my opinion, to plant them. I think they needed to get just a little bit bigger, so I'll wait another week or so and get those planted. But other than that, the garden's ready. Now, let's go get this washed up and put in the dishwasher, and she'll never know. Right, Holly? Holly won't tell on me. She won't. She may report back to Peaches, but Peaches don't care about this. Peaches only worries about if I'm slacking, right? She don't care what tool I use as long as we get it done. Right, girl? That's right. You ready? Let's roll. We gotta go check on Snow White too and see how she's doing. And her 4 dwarfs. We're gonna ease around the sun hemp patch right here. Make sure we don't see any watermelons. It won't be long, we'll be cutting this sun hemp down. All right, Holly, I don't see one, girl. Well, y'all, the dishwasher's going, but we'll get it in the sink. It's between me and you now. Don't tell anybody, okay? How's it coming?
Well, a time lapse painting the trailer.
It looks good.
Looks better, don't it?
Looks like a professional painted it.
Well, thank you.
You checked on Snow White?
I did.
She okay?
Yes.
I'm fixing to go look myself.
All right.
Come on, Holly. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to scare them. If I can ease over here. So it looks like they're getting along okay. Hot dog. This may actually work. This may actually work. All right, so we'll definitely gauge this for several days before we make a decision on if we need to get more silkies or whatever. We don't want it to happen like it did when we put the mirror in there. A day or two later, she gets out. So we'll keep you guys posted on this. All right, you officially got it painted, and I want to tell you, it looks freaking awesome.
Well, I wasn't so much after looks as I was making it last.
Right.
And while we had it off, while we took the cage off, might as well paint it.
Yeah, it'll stop any rust and prevent rust in the future. So next up is, after this dries, we're going to put the wood back on here. Now, whoever owned this before us is the one that converted it into a small livestock trailer. This is what the original trailer looked like, and they had all this other work done to it. We're going to leave the cage off, though, until we need it, because we'll use the stew out of this around the farm.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and drill the holes, so that way all we got to do is put 6 bolts in it.
Yeah.
And then it has these turnbuckles that also hold the cage down.
Right.
So the cage is not going anywhere once it gets on there,
Mm-hmm.
but it can go on there pretty quick.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. Just 6 bolts hold it on, and it comes on and off very easily.
So we can just put a cover of some sort on this and keep it stored and put it on when we need it.
Sounds good. Hey girl, just wanted to let you know that keep an eye out on Snow White next door. We put 4 minions in there with her, 4 roosters, and oh gosh. Anyways, as I was saying, we got 4 roosters over there with us, so keep an eye out on her. Make sure everything's going good, and if it goes like we plan, and we hope it does, we might be getting some more employees. But I know you've kind of been delegating a lot to Holly lately, so shouldn't be any issues there, okay? All right, I'll rub your belly. Hey, I want to show y'all, it's evening time to do our evening chores, and I came out here. First thing I did was I wanted to check on Snow White and her 4 dwarfs out here, and look at here. Look at here. Hot dog. I believe it's gonna work. We're gonna still wait, but I believe this is gonna work. What you guys think? You think it's gonna work? I think it might work. In the meantime, y'all stay safe and y'all be good.